Today we have one of those famous fishing stories found in the Gospels. Luke tells us that Jesus sat in a boat a little out from the shore and taught the crowd. I understand that without the benefit of microphones and modern amplification systems, preaching from a boat on the lake helped people hear the word that Jesus spoke. Then Jesus, who was not a fisherman, told the professionals to put out into the deep water and lower their nets for a catch. At first, Simon, or Peter, kind of objected, saying that they had worked hard and caught nothing. But if Jesus insisted, they would give it a try. Well, as the story continues, the professional fishermen not only made a catch, but they filled 2 boats with the fish they hauled in. The catch was noticeably huge. Then Jesus tells them that in the future they would be catching men. But first, Simon Peter fell at the knees of Jesus and said, "Depart from me, Lord, for I am a sinner." If this isn't an actual story about the effects of preaching the good news and making new converts, it certainly hints at what is to come. For after Pentecost, the disciples preached like Jesus did, and the result was a huge catch of people who heard the word and believed. And that process of preaching and bringing folks to belief continues to this day, for we are the Lord's present disciples who preach the good news by our word and example. We believe that the gospel stories are not just history lessons. They were not written for our instruction about the events of the past. No, they're living stories of the Lord working in and through us. Granted, most of us are not professional fishermen, but we are called to be preachers of the word in whatever profession or walk of life that we live. Businessmen and women are called to teach through their ethical and charitable dealings with others. Politicians are called to address the legitimate needs of all the people, regardless of class or party. Teachers are called to impart the good news by teaching and caring for the well-being and education of their students. Likewise, medical personnel are called to care for those who seek their help. And every parent is called to live and teach the gospel values so that their children grow up to know the wonders of a life well lived. All it takes is a willingness to teach by example. Great catches can be made when people imitate Jesus by living the good news of Jesus Christ.